So we're going to look at the surface area of a rectangular prism. As we know, a rectangle or rectangular prism is a collection of a couple different rectangles, of which we find the surface area of. Of course, we need to draw these as a three-dimensional shape. When we look at a three-dimensional shape, we need to realize that we can take this, smush it down, and make it into a net. And our net basically makes all these sides terrible three-dimensional shape, but that's okay. We don't all necessarily need to be good at that. We take this right here. It's our base one. And then we basically unfold it around it. So you have a long one here, a long one here, a long one here, and a long one here. Now this top part right here also needs to be folded down. So we'll fold that down right here. And that's basically, if you cut this out and fold it up, it makes pretty much that shape. It's pretty great. Now, if we know how to find the area of a rectangle by itself, we know that it is base times height, or length times width, depending on how you want to do it. We know that we just have to go base times height here, 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 and here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Take this base times this height, this base times this height, this base times this height, same here, same here, same here. Makes it pretty easy to solve. So if we take a specific rectangular prism, we'll go simply draw one in. Like that. It's a terrifying shape. We'll shade in the top so we can tell it. What part's what? Gently shade down here. So base, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go with a surface of 2 feet by 3 feet. And then this length here will be about, well, let's go 4 feet on that, just for fun. So if I were to take this shape here and flatten it out to make a net, we start with our base, so pretty big rectangle. And then we do our flaps. So that's this one right here. That would have been this one behind it. Then we have these two narrow, long ones right here and right here. So this one would be this guy right here. This guy would be that guy right there. And then we still have this top part to do. So what we'll do is throw that right here. Now the tricky part is knowing where all these lines go. We know this right here is this right here. So we know that's 2 feet. We know this right here is this right here. So that's 2 feet. I'm sorry, 4 feet. And we know this right here, this line is the same as this line right here. And we know that's 3 feet. So each of these are 3 feet. Therefore, we also know the measurements of basically everything else. This would be a 3 by 4. This would be a 3 by 2. This one would be a 3 by 4 again. This one is a 2 by 4. And this one is a 3 by 2 again. And the thing about these, you'll see them in books and worksheets. They might not be to scale. This one's not to scale because this says 3 feet. This says 2 feet. Obviously, this is much longer than that. That's why I was getting a little confused when I was writing those. Basically, what we do is we take 3 times 2 is 6. So we got 1. 3 times 4 is 12. 4 times 2 is 8. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 4 is 12. And 2 times 4 is 8. We add those all up. 6, 12. 2, carry the 3. 3, 4, 5. 52 feet. And we'll always have that be squared. So that's how you find the area of a rectangular prism. The surface area, I should say. Surface area is the surface area of all the outside walls. Basically, this allows you to figure out how much wallpaper you'll need to put up in a room, or if you're wrapping a box for Christmas and you need to get wrapping paper for it.